Stardate 17./71 Omega. I've got no idea what day of lockdown we're on anymore, and I'm slowly losing my mind and unraveling. And when I get like that, the only thing that centers me and brings me back to purpose is to throw something on the braai, and that's exactly what we're going to do for today's installment of Recipes for Disaster: a spatchcock chicken with the grilled sweet corn and pepper salsa. Let's have a gander at our ingredients. Blanched sweet corn, red peppers, you can use any color you like, roughly chopped cherry tomatoes, fresh coriander, limes, lemons will do the trick, chopped ginger, onion, chili, and of course our hero for the day, free-range chicken. First step to the salsa is to get our peppers and corn on the braai. We've got our little Weber here, nice and hot. So I just want to get the peppers on to blister, because we want to take the skins off of those. And as I said, the corn is already cooked. So we just want to color the corn, get a little bit of smokiness on it. It's more for aesthetic effect than anything else. But we want to blister the peppers, and we want to be able to remove the skins, because the skins can be quite bitter. I'm going to put the lid on, let them do their magic for a bit. Corn is looking nice, bit of color on it. We're just going to take that off, let that sit. And our peppers are nicely blistered. What we're just going to do is we want them to steam so that the skin comes off nicely. I've just got a plain Ziploc bag here. You don't need a Ziploc bag to this. You could just put them in a container and cover them with foil or cover them. There we go. Normally, a spatchcock chicken would be cut through the spine and split open that way. We're going to do it the opposite way around, and I'll explain to you the benefits thereof once I've cut it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down through the breast. If you don't have a sharp enough knife, you can use poultry shears for this. There we go. I'm just going to crack the wishbone on each side. A liberal seasoning and pepper, of course. Here's the point of doing it, cutting it through the breast. First of all, the chicken is going to be much flatter on the braai, and then we have these wings which are on top of the breast, and that's going to help protect the breast, keep it nice and moist. Secret always to cooking chicken is that by the time the legs are done, often what happens is the breast dries out. This way, with the protection of the wings, you keep for nice, moist breasts. A little bit more salt. Again, as I said, salt liberally. Half of this salt is going to come off on the braai anyway. Our chicken is now seasoned and ready to go on the fire. Perfecto. I've got this on a medium heat, and we're going to cover this. This is about a 1.4 kilo chicken. It'll take roughly 45 to 50 minutes with the lid on. Getting a nice little bit of color on the braai. We'll flip this over for another 20 minutes or so, and almost done. While our chicken is busy smoking and roasting, let's get on with our salsa. So I've got here some finely diced onions. I've got some ginger and some fresh chili. Now it's important for this base to macerate and sit so the onions soak up the lime juice. So I'm going to get my lime juice in my little squeezer. I'm just adding some salt and some sugar to that, and this is just going to sit and macerate. You could use red onions for this, gives it a nice pinky tinge. But the whole idea of this base is so that the onions soak up the lime juice and the salt and the sugar, and we don't have that astringency. I'm going to put this to one side, and we're going to work on the corn and the peppers. We get these out the bag. These are nice and soft and squidgy. And the whole idea is that the skin, look how easy the skin now comes off. The skin just peels away. And the skin is quite bitter in flavor, and that's why we're trying to get rid of it. Don't be tempted to do this under running water. Everyone always, sometimes it comes off in bits and everyone thinks, oh, let's run it under water and clean the pepper. If you run this underwater, you run the risk of losing that gorgeous flavor of the peppers. Now from this, we just want to take the seeds out. Again, seeds are quite bitter. And we're just going to roughly chop this. There we go. Then we take our corn, which as I say has been cooked already, and then finish on the braai, and we're just going to run the knife down the cob of the corn and get all those beautiful kernels. Our onions have macerated nicely and taken the flavor of that chili, the ginger, and the lime juice. Now, to this, I'm going to add some roughly chopped cherry tomatoes. Get those mixed in. So you start to see the basis of a real sexy, chunky salsa already forming. Then to this, we use our cooked ingredients. We're going to put our peppers. And then our corn. And look at all those gorgeous colors. We're going to finish this with some roughly chopped coriander, fresh coriander, stalks and all. Finishing it off with a hefty glug of our local extra virgin olive oil. You just need to taste this to make sure we've got the balance right of all those flavors. Oh, I think that's spot on. There's a lovely sweetness from the sweet corn and those lovely ripe tomatoes, but there's a nice kick from the chili, and there's a slight astringency from those onions and from the ginger, and there's this lovely sharpness from the lime juice. This baby is ready to go. Let's get our chicken off the braai. Oh, look at that. Now here's the test to see whether your chicken's done. You want to test the thighs. If you can push your finger through the thigh like that, it's a little bit hot. But if it's soft and gives away quickly, then you know your chicken's done. Let's cut this beauty into 8 pieces. First, we go straight down the middle. There we go. Let's just give our board a quick wipe. And we finish with our glorious salsa. We're just going to spoon that over the top. Glorious colors, lovely vibrant flavors, smokiness, bit of heat, bit of sweetness. This dish has got it all. It's amazing that something as simple as a roast chicken on the braai can lift your spirits. This has been Recipes for Disaster. Remember, stay locked down, stay at home, be safe, and may the sauce be with you.